Hey friends, you're so much welcome. This is another episode, another week. We are moving on forward. Yeah, already liking 2024. A lot of great things happening, being taught how to be grateful for even small things. And I hope that everyone is trying to look for those little things to be grateful for. And you will be amazed at how many they are if you actually concentrate on them. They are also not easy to write, but the more you concentrate on finding positive things, the better. You become positive, and then you praise. And when you praise, God is always excited to even add you more things. So be grateful this week. That is something that I've learned this week, and I'm passing it on to you. You're much welcome. New subscribers, you're so much welcome. I thank you very much for subscribing. The old ones, you are the old G's, always staying here and watching. I like you and I like it. And as usual, let's start. And today, I really wanted it to be very casual. Based on even how I've dressed today, I just wanted us to be casual and talk about some few things that I like to call petty, but yet they are serious concerns to me. And I want to find out if there are also serious concerns to you. Tell me if they bother you the way they bother me. So get something, let's talk about this. So these things that bother me are actually random. So I won't be having like they are in one whatever topic or one line of conversation. It's just random things, and you will even let me know if they also bother you. For example, the number one thing that bothers me is if I'm in an Uber or on a boda and the rider or driver wants to constantly talk to me. Especially on a boda. Really, you guys, like the guy is competing with the wind. You equally are also competing with the wind, but he wants to talk to you and he wants you to answer and engage. Like how, and very many times, like you want to be polite, you don't want to sound like you're not engaging. So you keep saying what, or you just, pretend like you're hearing, yet you're not. This thing really bothers me, and for me, I just don't like pretending. So if you're an Uber driver or a boda rider watching this, sometimes it's okay to keep quiet and let, just take your passenger wherever they are going. They will appreciate it. Actually, there's something I was watching. There are people who even order Uber with an instruction of like, I don't want to engage in any conversation with a driver. So I don't know whether it's there with an Uber here, but some people really don't want to talk. And that is one thing that also bothers me. Then another thing is, also, I've told you these things are going to be random, like sending someone money, yeah, but they don't acknowledge that they've received it. Like you are the one to also follow it up, and you're like, have you received the money? And you know how weird that kind of thing is. The message is to ask someone, have you received the money? And then like, yeah, that's when they remember to thank you. That is a very ungrateful heart, by the way. It bothers me. Even I think it bothers very many people. If you don't acknowledge that you've received the money, yeah, always try and acknowledge, and that's a grateful heart also. Another thing that bothers me is if you have decided to come and visit me, right? You've made me put my time aside to accommodate you, or you want to take, or I've taken you out, or we've taken each other out. That means we've set time aside to have a conversation. So what bothers me is if you come to visit me and then you are constantly on your phone, or you've taken me out but you're constantly on WhatsApp, receiving messages, engaging with other people on our date or our visit. It really bothers me. And for my friends who do that, they know that I will tell them, have you come to visit me or to talk to other people? It doesn't mean that you should not check on your phone once in a while, but being so much engaged that you're looking on it, it's actually very rude. The Gen Zs, I don't know how you're doing it while dating your girls, because I see them on phone all the time. I pray for you. Another thing that bothers me is being late and not acknowledging it. For example, like we've made an appointment to meet somewhere at this time. Like for me, I have to prepare and see where to leave the children, you know, all that, and I'm in it. But for you decide to come late, and then you don't even acknowledge it that you are late or you're not apologetic. That thing disturbs me, and for me, I grab time. It doesn't matter whether I gave birth yesterday or when, or I have many children. I will grab time. I'm always earlier. So I really like it when I'm engaging with people who grab time. That thing bothers me. It might sound petty, but to me, those things bother me. Another thing is also parents who don't care about their kids' health or other people's kids' health. Let me say, like, you know your kids have a lot of flu, cough, and you know how infectious this disease is, but you insist on sending them to school to mix with other healthy kids, you know, and infect them with that disease. I know most of you are guilty about this thing, but I think as a person you should be responsible not to visit like a home that has other kids that are healthy with your coughing children, with your sneezing children. You know how children, for them, they don't bother. So not only have you put these people on pressure of accommodating you, but you've left them with a very huge bill, you know, because they have to take kids to hospital because of your kids. Please, parents, be aware of such things, you know. And to connect with that, also parents who don't realize that their kids are badly behaved in public, like they don't see it. A kid might run to the, you know, especially you who like taking kids to parties or churches in public places. A kid is there doing weird things, distracting people, but you as a parent, you're not quick to react to bring them back to, you know, to discipline. There are some parents who really don't care. Like, or you go to visit someone and you find they have delicate things, your kids are breaking them, these are precious things, but you're not bothered. You know, they go to the fridge and pick things anyhow. That thing really bothers me. I don't know whether other parents it bothers you, but it really bothers. Has it happened to you? And for me, I don't accept that. Actually, I don't. If your kids are very crazy, hey, I don't know whether I'm warning you, but I don't want you to visit if your kids are very crazy, because I don't want to be angry at your kids and also be angry at you, because mine are already under this serious discipline and I don't want to discipline yours. They might find me as a tough auntie. So you guys, try so much and look at these things. Let not your kid be the one who's breaking the whole party's cake and you're okay. And parents have that weakness of thinking that because you see your kids as adorable, everyone else should see your kids as adorable. No, it's only you who loves your kids. So be aware of what they're doing in public. Those things actually bother me. Look out for such things. And also another thing, by the way, ladies, that bothers me is you having very long nails that you can't even type or hold something. You are clearly uncomfortable, but you want us to think that you're comfortable. Let's not think about a lot of things, but have nails that are cute. They can also be a little bit cute, polished and nice. They don't have to be over long and, you know, you're in the Guinness Book of Record. Please, such things, they bother me. This one is for my ladies, the ones I would like to call ladies. Please, if you are worth being called a lady, I find it very uncomfortable seeing you on street eating street food like chicken, walking in a matatu or everywhere eating chicken. You know, rubbing off your lipstick without knowing, throwing bones everywhere. That thing really bothers me. I don't find it ladylike, you know, and some people are okay with it, but for me it really bothers me. And mostly, you not knowing where to throw garbage. People who throw garbage everywhere, especially you are in a matatu or a bus, a public place, and you just throw on the road. That thing really bothers me. I wonder why you don't know how to. Some people can actually throw garbage near a garbage bin instead of inside. That thing bothers me. It's so much carelessness. And talking of even public places or matatu, why should you sit on a window and it's a warm place but you're not opening for other people? They constantly have to remind you, open the window, open, we are suffocating, but you feel uncomfortable yet you're seated on the window. You're the one who's feeling cold. I would suggest you move to a warmer place and let people feel comfortable to have, you know, fresh air. Or if it's very cold, you sense how the environment is, because it's a public, you know, transportation. You need to accommodate everyone. And for the men who sit in matatus or buses with wide legs, not allow, you see like a lady seated near you, but she's seated, the bum is halfway, because they're trying to accommodate your legs. Those things really bother me, but I don't know, like also maybe you sleep. You know, for us who travel long distances, sometimes we face such things. You sleep in the bus and then you want to lay on me like I'm your pillow. And if you're a guy, please, I will just push you off. Those things bother me. They might sound petty, but today, guys, we're just talking about these things. Tell me if these things bother you. Has a guy ever slept on you on the bus? A guy, a stranger, you don't even know. I push them away. Men, don't think that I'm against you, but really this thing annoys me about you. If you're this type of man that fears cockroaches, rats, that you also climb on the sofa when your family is telling you to kill it. You're screaming like them. You even change your voice to soprano. That thing, it bothers me and makes me feel like, what? I mean, don't do that. If you're a man, you will make your family lose confidence in you. Another thing, men who really don't fix anything in the house. You know, your bulb has blown or your socket has, but you can't fix anything. Everything is calling a fundi, someone to help you. Just be a manly man and do something. Manly man, do something. You know, show your wife that you can do something. Like for you have to hire everyone. That thing, by the way, bothers me. And if you're my friend and you do those things, I will tell you that you are indirectly discouraging your wife, though she loves you. Yeah. And then also, I won't even, since we're talking about men, let me also talk about this. If you're a man and you know God created you to be a provider, but you're leaving your wife to be the one to provide. All the time, she's the one paying fees. She's the one buying big things, land. You're chilling. Your pockets are closed. It's a shame. Because your calling as a man and the head of a house is to be a provider. And it's very common in this generation. You find a lot of women who say that men don't give anything in the house anymore. They don't buy, You find women are grinding and the ones doing everything. Guys, you are neglecting your work as a provider. And you're making God not know how to use you. So how will he use you if you're not providing for your family? Those things bother me. They might sound petty, but I'm talking for very many women. Women, give me a thumbs up for that. And like and share with your husbands. Yeah. Okay, another thing that really bothers me is landlords who build houses anyhow. Like you're building them, you can't even live in it, but you're expecting people to pay you a lot of money when you've built it badly. You know, you have a bad ceiling, bad bathroom, bad kitchen. Like you've not thought about your house and you've not thought about the tenant. The paint is the usual paint, you know. You've not put in much effort for your tenant. That thing bothers me. Like, you enter a house and you're like, did this person really think about this house, or they just wanted it for money? It really bothers me. Yeah. And guys, last but not least, stealing my status. I don't like it when you steal my status. You even forget and screenshot it. You screenshot even my caption, and then you steal it and post it immediately. Me, I can tell if you've stolen my status. Those things bother me, please. And those people who have stolen my status, they know that I've told them, this one was from me, you've stolen it. At least acknowledge me. Say hi, please share with me that thing so that I give it to you. I know it's cliche, but me, I would appreciate it if you asked. Yeah. So guys, tell me things that bother you, that seem unserious. They seem petty, but they're actually serious to you. To me, that's all I wanted to tell you today. I hope you enjoyed, laughed with me. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Don't forget to subscribe. I need subscribers. Like, share, and please share. Please share on your statuses. Just click on the link and share. Let's have subscribers and let's laugh together. Have a nice week. See you next week.